Hey friends, and welcome back to my art studio. So if you missed my last video, then you wouldn't know that we are doing a giveaway of 3 of my coloring books that I hand binded and hand drawn. In the last video we colored half of the book, and in this video we're going to color the other half. So I think what we're going to do is finish coloring the book first, and then at the end of the video I'm going to tell you who won the coloring books. I had a lot of people enter the giveaway, and that actually surprised me a lot, but that makes me so excited. So if you can't wait and you're just too excited, you can skip to this time to see if you won the giveaway, but I hope that you also watch the video so that you can see the rest of the characters that are in the book and see what I named them and what zodiac sign I get and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get started. The first character that we're going to be coloring today is a lion. This is one of my favorite coloring book characters that I created. I just think that his design turned out so cute. I decided instead of doing any random more colorful colors to just kind of stick with the lion's regular colors and just stick with like the tans and the oranges. With his mane I tried to ombre from a lighter to a darker orange just to give it a little bit more depth, I guess. And he has little freckles, and I just think that he's so cute. I also, of course, made this lion a Leo because the Leo sign is a lion. So I thought there's no better zodiac sign than a Leo for this lion. For the background, I decided to do a green color just because I thought it would look really nice and just pop in the background. Orange and green just look really nice together. So I colored in the background green, and I think that it complements the orange really well. I think that he's so cute, and for some reason, the name Stanley just stuck out to me when I was coloring him, so that's what I named him, Stanley. The next character is a llama, and I decided instead of sticking with the neutral browns to try and do some yellow tones. I did go in with a little bit more brown to shade and stuff. I wanted to give her some blush, but it looked weird, so I had to go back over it and make it not so obvious that I gave her blush. And I did the background pink. Yellow and pink are my favorite colors, so I really like this color palette a lot. I think it turned out super cute. And then the name is Lucy, and I decided that she's a Libra. So with the whale, of course this happens once every video. I was testing blue colors and my camera cut off, so I didn't get the footage of me actually coloring the whale. I'm so sorry. My camera only records 20 minutes at a time, and so when I get really wrapped up and into what I'm doing, I'll completely forget to check and make sure if it's been 20 minutes or not. It doesn't make any noises when it cuts off, it just cuts off, and so I totally missed it. I named her Rose, and she's a Sagittarius. Next is this bat, which is one of my probably least favorite characters in the coloring book. I don't know why. Something always feels off, it just needs something else. I'm not sure. Coloring it made me feel a lot better though. I did this purple palette, and I think that it does look really nice. I did a gray background, and part of me thinks that the gray background's just too dark for the character, but then part of me thinks that it's supposed to be dark. It's a bat. It should be nighttime. So I don't know. I decided to name her Violet, and she's a Scorpio. Next is this sloth. I love the sloth. I think that it's just so cute. I don't like the brown color that I used on the body. I thought it was a little bit lighter. As you can see on the cap of the marker is a lot lighter than the actual color. Should have tested it first. That's totally my fault. But I still think that it turned out pretty cute. And then I just did a bunch of greens because they're in the forest. I don't know. Maybe I should have done a more fun color with her. I could have done purple or blue or just literally anything other than brown. I think you would have still been able to tell that it's a sloth. So I'm not super sold on this color palette. I think that I might would design her differently if I ever colored her again. So yeah, and then I just finished coloring in all the outlines and stuff, and I decided to name him Steve, and he's a Taurus. Next is the panda, and I decided to do the panda purple. I always do pandas colorful. I never just leave them black and white. Pandas are one of my favorite animals. I love it. So cute. I did this warm gray to go along with the purple because I didn't want to leave it white, and in the background I did this dark purple. Named her Ava, and she's a Scorpio. Next is this turtle. How cute is this turtle? He's just so precious. I love him so much. One of my faves, for real. I just did a green and brown thing situation, and I did a blue background just because I thought it would look really nice and pop with the green, and I was right. I think that it complements it very well. And then around the border, I just made it match his shell. Now, there were so many names that popped in my head when it came to this character. I felt like there was just so many options. It could be a girl, it could be a boy, it could be like literally anything. And he's just one of my favorite characters, and I almost just like wish I could have like a plush of him. I would just really love that. But I decided he's a Cancer and his name is Blue. Next is this Raccoon, and this is a dark purple. It looks black on camera, but I wanted like to do a purple theme with the Raccoon. So that is a dark purple, even though it looks black, and then I just used like a pastel purple to color in the rest. Instead of using like grays and blacks, I used purples, and I think that it looks really cute. I love the purple Raccoon. Like, I just think purple was the perfect thing to do with this Raccoon. It gives it like a lot of character, and I don't know, I just really love it. I did a blue background just because I wanted it to be dark, because usually they come out at night. She's a Gemini, and her name is Cece. Now, if you watched my sketchbook tour, you'd know that I've already like designed this character and already had the color palette picked out. This is a character that I've like really fleshed out in my sketchbook. So I already knew exactly like what she looks like and the color palette and her name and all of that. So this was already something that I had planned out, but this is the only character that I've ever like fleshed out and like tried to understand, and that's why I wanted to color the coloring book so that I could get to know the rest of my characters that way. But she's Pearl and she's a Sagittarius. The next one is a sheep, and I just like think of cotton candy every single time I see this sheep. I think it's so cute. I cannot help it but to do it pink. I always want it to be pink. So I think that this like really bright pink was the perfect color. I think it just pops so well. I left the background white. I named her Candy, and she is an Aquarius. I didn't like the white. I went back in and colored it gray, and I think that it just looks a little bit better. The white was just too bright. Then last but definitely not least is this little bee. I just kept with the same colors as the bee. I thought if I did random colors it wouldn't look like a bee, it would look like a different insect, so I just stuck with the like, you know, yellow black stripes, gave it some blush, colored it in blue, and I think that this one turned out really cute. Love it, super cute. I decided that the bee was a Leo and her name was Elsie. Hey guys, so I am sitting at my computer. I have put everyone's name into a random generator, so I'm just going to press pick random and it will generate 3 of you guys. So first, let's see who we get. Alright, it's going to be Amy. Congratulations, Amy, you won the first coloring book. Let's see who's next. Levi Steer. If I pronounce your last name wrong, I'm sorry, but you won the second coloring book. And then last but definitely not least, let's see who we get. Eula. Again, if I pronounce your name wrong, I'm sorry, but Eula, you are the third and last winner of the coloring books. So Amy, Levi, and Eula, I will be emailing you guys. Make sure you check your email, and so that I can correspond with how to get these things to you. But I'm so excited that you won. Congratulations. Alright, that's going to be it for this video. Congratulations to the people that won. If you did not win and you want to buy one, I have them listed on my Etsy that I will link down below so that you can purchase one if you would like. And yeah, make sure you subscribe because I'll be posting videos every single week, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!